Southern California will eventually make its way toward us, bringing us a chance for some rain. Not that kind of rainfall, though. Live out this afternoon and evening, mostly sunny skies. Had a few passing clouds during the day today, but overall very pretty. Once again, kind of on repeat, another fog advisory starting at midnight tonight through 9 a.m. Visibilities through the rest of this evening, fine. But the Weather Service went ahead and issued this warning earlier, the advisory, I should say, early, because the models have been particularly aggressive with the reduced visibilities over a much larger area. So tomorrow morning could be fairly widespread with these dramatically reduced visibilities. So just again, give yourself extra time on the roadways from midnight tonight until 9 a.m. So it will be an issue for many during that morning commute, in particular areas where we've already seen the super fog going back to last week and this week, as well as any of the areas if you're going to be driving over the water. Just give yourself some extra time and extra distance between vehicles. Now looking forward, really we're going to have the fog threat through Friday, maybe even Saturday morning. We will see a little bit of rain on Friday with a weak front that'll push through on Saturday, and there is some colder air on the horizon. We'll talk about that in a moment. Not here yet, though. We are still well into the mid and upper 70s, had highs today in the lower 80s, and that's where we will stay through Saturday. By Saturday, probably midday or afternoon, a very weak front pushes through. It only knocks our high temperatures into the 70s. Our normal high today is 70, so we are still above average, and I think we're going to stay above average through Thanksgiving. What we need is this cold Arctic air to finally make its way south, and models have been fairly consistent in indicating that will happen as we head toward the mid part of next week. We finally see a break in the upper pattern, bringing that colder air farther south. For us, though, it doesn't look like it arrives until after Thanksgiving. And this model also showing kind of the extent of that cold air starting to lift back northward, maybe as soon as it gets down to the south. So I'm not going to go out on a limb and say just how cold we get for that Black Friday, but I do think starting after Thanksgiving, we will begin to see a pattern shift, which will start bringing several surges of colder air. Exactly just how cold we get on that Friday, still yet to be determined, but I do believe it is going to arrive in time for Thanksgiving. I think it's going to be after that, maybe Friday or at least by that weekend. Light winds out of the south right now, so no cold air, at least in the near term. Dew points are in the 60s, which has been leading to that fog. The system I was talking about that'll bring us that first chance of rain is right here. This is setting up those atmospheric rivers with heavy moisture coming in from the Pacific. This feature is going to be far, far weaker by the time it even gets in our direction, and it's going to stay well to the north. But this will be what helps to push a very weak front through, also helping to trigger some spotty to scattered showers on Friday. That next system that comes in probably brings another chance of rain on Tuesday of next week. So that would be the week of Thanksgiving. First round of rainfall arrives probably throughout the day, kind of off and on Friday. And then the second round, which might even bring in a chance for some severe storms next Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving right now looking dry but mild, colder air moving in behind it. Another weather impact alert day for fog tomorrow morning. Fog will be with us through Friday.